This is totally the second time we are doing the opening sequence. We're definitely not doing this a second time because the first time we started talking about
You just said this is the second.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
We are so professional on the show. I swear to God, we do this for 500 episodes plus all the extras plus all the Amazons.
Yeah.
This is the tightest run podcast on Spotify.
And don't forget, guys, Netflix is streaming on Netflix.
What?
Are we on Spotify?
Yeah.
That was legit a thing that happened in the One Piece, like, season 2 announcement. Zoro's actor went, Netflix is streaming on Netflix. And everyone looked at him and was like, what? He's like, what? It's like, dude, you said Netflix.
Did you get stabbed in the head?
Anyways, cue the roll call.
Hey, I wanted to
No, I'm not done. No, I'm not done yet. People being surprised that we're on Spotify. If you'd look at the fucking Podbean website, you'd see a list of all the services this show gets exported to, and there's a lot of them. It's not just Podbean and YouTube. We're on Spoofy, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on so many other things.
Spoofy.
Yeah, Spoofy.
Now, we make you the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Showrunning super savant.
Level up.
Bluecaster, super Ichi.
Loudon Online. Greycaster, Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Ultragard.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
We're live.
No, we're not doing it live.
Pinkcaster, Light Dread.
Did you say Pinkcaster?
Yeah, because I was doing the original opening.
Oh, okay. Anyway, welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 504. I have no fucking clue where I'm cutting the actual roll call in there.
It's Rat. Someone put the Pat Ranger helmet on him.
I was gonna say Pat Ratcher.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we made that joke in Pat and Lupin.
Fucking absolutely we did. I don't remember, but I'm sure we did.
Okay, what was everyone's legit first reaction to seeing that?
What, Pat Rat?
Yeah.
I was like,
I called him Patrat.
I thought he was cute. I also said Patrat.
I knew it was Pat Rat. He was, look at him, he's on patrol.
And then Watchhog. Watchhog's creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was Patrol Rat, but I thought that it would be pronounced Patrat just because it's...
And then you can nickname him Patrick.
No, but it's like a few years ago when my mind was blown finding out that Delibird is actually supposed to be pronounced Delibird.
Delibird?
I don't accept that.
No,
it
makes
still
so much
Delibird.
sense.
It makes sense, but
Also,
my
it's
brain will
bag-
not accept that.
No, Delibird.
It's bag as its tail, too. It's bag as its tail.
How would you feel if everyone started referring to me as Delibird? How does that affect me?
Oh my god!
I hate it!
It's
just Rat now.
Yeah, it's Rat. It's not Pat.
It's just a rat. This is the halfway between Pat Rat and Ratata.
Anyways, for those who don't know us, listening for the first time, we are a group of Pat Rats who get together every week, talk about Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, and the third.
I was gonna say a bunch of Lupin rats.
What the desire grand fuck?
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing.
I might as well mention this quickly because I really want to. So my stupid brain thought of something, and I figured Emily would appreciate this a lot.
Oh yeah.
So I got Decker to make this for me.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's the ice snack.
It's a binding of ice.
Oh my god, I don't know why this exists, but I love it.
Because I was thinking about him, I'm like he fits in a Gojizo like thing, and so I was like, yeah, make the
man. It's been so long,
and the open one
since
I'm sad.
Yep, it's been so long since I've seen the original Flash.
Also, in relevant news, today I finally got my Deathstream driver back from the friend of mine I sent to paint it. A year and a half ago.
It looks amazing.
Behold, the Blue Stream driver.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why. Just like I had that in my mind yesterday. I was just like, I want a Binding of Isaac Gojizo. I know Emily would like that.
Binding of Eye Snack.
Yeah.
Snack.
Anyways, Decker did a great job. You're a wizard, Decker. Well done.
You're a wizard.
He's a what?
Yeah, people have been making Kamen Riders in Gundam Breaker. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I saw the entire X8 team, and that was great.
The best one.
That game looks like you can do a lot with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted.
Someone made a legit Pokeball that can fire nukes and missiles. Oh, no! You're joking! Someone made a banana in pajamas. Oh my god!
That's amazing.
My favorite part is the volcano background around it.
Mecha B1.
That's amazing.
Do they combine? Can you get two of them to combine?
Yeah, I was thinking like, is it B? Actually, is this like B3?
Is that a fucking toilet?
No, it's Skibbity Toilet.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't think of that immediately.
About Skibbity Toilet is it actually has like a complex and varied storyline, which I had no idea about. Like it's a whole post-apocalyptic war story.
The extent of my knowledge on that series, whose name I will not repeat, is the JT music video about it, which is a banging good song.
Michael Bay wants to make a movie around it.
So
no, he is making a movie around it.
Ooh, Magnamon.
Ooh.
All right, this is not the Gundam Breaker podcast as much as we'd like it to be. We have some news to talk about.
News mode.
All right, first off, we have a slew of Valen-related news stories. First off is the reveal of Valen Domaru form, the chocolate donuts form that he's getting.
Donut.
Oh, so just his name is just Chocolate Circle?
No, the name of the form is Domaru. Oh, but yeah, that's the translation.
No,
yeah.
Donut Circle. Yeah, he's just Donut Circle.
Because Maru, because donuts are circular.
Donuts.
Yes.
At the big
donut.
I get it.
Make the world go round. I feel like rewatching Steven
Napkins
Universe
are always free.
So now we can confirm with Valen, especially with Valen, that like his forms are like
they're all going to be chocolate themed.
No, but the chocolate wrapper part is like his base suit, and then he has like a outer shell is the different forms.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that being the way his suits go.
There are so many things you can do with chocolate, though.
It's true. Many ways.
All right.
Instead of doing multiple chocolate-themed things, they just thought, let's just have a rider who's like chocolate guy.
I want him to have a chocolate haystack form.
What?
Ooh, that could be cool. They're like chocolate and coconut and stuff mixed together, and
you lost me a coconut.
I usually don't like coconut either, but I like Nimo bars a lot.
I'm used to calling them macaroons, so even though they are not macaroons.
Coconuts.
But I'm so used to calling them macaroons.
They're macarish.
They're macar-like.
Anyways,
yes.
I'm going to be dropping a lot of fucking money next month, so I'm getting this full set.
Where are you dropping it so I can pick it up?
On Japan.
Speaking of the full set,
that was so bad.
Our next news story is
that was terrible.
That's good. It's fine. Our next
was
story
painfully bad.
is about the Valen Buster toy. I watched the video. I don't like the mechanism. The fact that you have to like the bottom half has to be like popped off of its rail at the bottom every time.
Yeah, no, I was kind of hoping it was going to be like spring loaded, and like you press the button and then it just springs forward, like outwards.
There's no such thing as spring load toys anymore, Lane. That's how kids get hurt.
Yeah, have you ever heard about that William Afton guy?
Right. But yeah.
Sorry.
Apart from that, I like it. I like the voice in the changer. I like everything about it. It's super cool. So
I just died in Isaac because I'm laughing that I made a Five Nights at Freddy's reference. Why are you my friend?
Dude, I was able to make a Ready Player One reference at work with the new guy. I was so fucking
What was
happy.
it?
Oh, it was like, oh, to turn off the switch, hit these switches here. Don't hit the big red button. And I'm like, no, this is your first day. You don't want to be blowing it up. Like, make sure you don't blow it up on your first day.
Don't handle your Oasis on your first day.
So here's one thing I don't really understand about the Valen Buster. So looking at his suit, you can see that from the top of his head and his shoulder pads, his undersuit is like his base form is based off the red version of the Chocolate Gochizo, the Choco Dan one. Is that not accurate?
Yeah.
So why is it all the advertising I'm seeing for the Valen Buster makes it look like his primary gimmick is the white one?
But because
what's the difference between them?
No, do you know why? It's because Gavv uses Choco Dan, so Valen has to use Choco Dan.
But then why is Valen's suit feature the red color theming of Choco Dan if he uses Choco Dan?
I don't know, and I haven't been trying to look into it because I don't want it bugging me. So
he did take both. I watched the episode, so I'm wondering why there's an inconsistency here.
Well, I mean, like the white one has red on it too, so.
Anyways, we'll figure that out when Valen debuts. So for the Valen Buster, it's got normal shooting sounds. It's got hold down the trigger, like rapid fire sounds.
Yeah, I love when they do that.
So you set when it's in its opened up mode, which makes it look kind of like a claw. You set the Gochizo on the side, and then you have to the clamps on the top and bottom are like attached to the top and bottom of the handle. So in order to get them to operate the way they're supposed to, I watched the review video from Bandai Mania. I assume in the show it'll happen automatically, but for the toy version, it looks like you have to like pop the bottom part off of the little connecting piece that it's attached to, and then you can grab the lever on the top and like get them both to clamp down on the other side.
Yeah,
and that kind of upsets me that it has that little extra step that makes it a little bit more of a process than it should be.
It is unfortunate, but like I can forgive it. So. It also reads Gochizos, sort of.
I did see that it can read other Gochizo. To what extent we aren't sure yet, but it did read the Punchingummy one.
Where's my cookie Gochizo?
That's what I was saying in the chat earlier. Like, I saw a fucking cookie Gochizo in episode 1, and it's been nowhere in the toy announcements.
Because it doesn't have that.
Yeah, is it just gonna be a show only boy?
Cookie boy? Would you like to see?
Like how some Transformers are like, here he comes. I remember that word, the cat.
All right.
I want to see my little boy, and it's a cat.
So yeah, the Valen Buster will come with the Domaru Gochizo to get the donuts form. So let's see. If you want just the Valen Buster, which the full title is Henshin Gun Valen Buster.
I love that.
It's not the Valen Driver.
Val Buster. Sorry.
It's 6820 yen, releasing October 5th.
Chocolate makes me feel good.
And then next we have the Kamen Rider Valen Perfect Set, which comes with not only the Valen Buster but also the Valen Buckle.
Yeah,
upon which
it's just a bar of chocolate.
Upon which you can holster, quote unquote, the Valen Buster. And as functionless as the belt buckle is, I have to say it's a really clever design for like the chocolate bar on the front of it, because like you can see the actual chocolate pieces and then the wrapper that it's coming out of on the sides.
Yeah,
as kind of dumb and functionless as it is, I think that's a clever idea.
Yeah, I like you can holster it, so I actually like when I get the belt, I might actually like mod it so I can actually wear it properly and holster it.
I can't wait to see little Japanese children running around
with this giant fucking gun dangling around the side of their hip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the cookie guy.
I'm gonna kill you with chocolate. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, see, there's
chocolate.
There's the cookie Gochizo. It's cool and it's blue and I want it.
As effective as death by eggs.
It doesn't have.
Where's my egg Gochizo? It's shaped like an egg.
Eggs aren't a snack.
No, mini eggs.
They aren't.
I would absolutely die for a mini egg.
No, I've got it. Chocolate eggs. It'll be a Valen form.
Rabbits don't lay eggs.
Yeah, exactly. I want my. If I had a form, I remember I said the cheese crisps that time, but it's tempting also to say mini eggs. I would love a mini eggs.
Have you mentioned cheese, like Cheetos and cheese snacks before? Because I just processed how brilliant of an idea that is, and I want it now.
Yes.
Why do we not have cheese? We've got a whole year ahead of us. I'm sure it'll come up at some point.
Cheese flavored snacks are pretty popular in Japan too, but not Cheetos style ones, but rather more like cheese flavored chips and stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, does Japan like Cheetos?
They do like Cheetos and Doritos, enough that there is a Cheetos and Doritos gashapon.
We need a Dorito form.
Yeah,
that requires actually getting the rights.
I think the closest we have is the Hibiki chips, where it's like spicy chips. But I would love if they had like an actual like cheese nacho chip form.
No, you know what? That would have to be the premium Bandai like movie exclusive set.
Yeah,
where it's like
Hyper Battle version.
Like full on, like actual brand name like items.
Yeah,
kind of like how Dr. Pac-Man was in the X-Shade.
I would love to see brand name Gochizo. I know that sounds so corny, but
I am genuinely shocked we have not been absolutely bombarded with genuine brand deals from snack brands. This feels like the perfect setting to get fucking tons of snacky brand deals going.
Based off a Kit Kat, that'd be awesome.
Like that's Valen's fucking hyper battle form.
Japan fucking loves Kit Kats. So many. Oh, I miss Juju Burger. Juju Burger was great.
I always forget that Kit Kats are not originally Japanese because they're so popular there.
I should buy that shit. I do love burgers.
Yeah, I miss my Juju Burger.
I remember that episode because we all got burgers.
Yeah.
Anyways, I plan on buying this full perfect set and 2 chocolate guns. So yeah, I'm gonna be.
And
why 2?
In the next month.
Because I want to. Because I can.
Why?
Ichi, it sounds like you're gonna have
the white chocolate side.
Ichi, it sounds like you're gonna have a new roommate soon.
Gun.
There's literally no reason to have to.
But I want to because they can have 2 chocolate guns.
Just buy the one Valen Buster and then Gav's chocolate gun.
No. Can't stop me.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cheese and rice.
Sounds like you've got an addiction to chocolate.
Yup.
Or to guns.
Or, as I might say, chocolate fever.
I do like
Choco
gun
fever.
changers. I have stated that in the past.
Chocolate thunder.
It'd be so funny if Valen has like a thunder attack at some point, so we can make that joke.
What about chocolate?
I don't even know where Chocolate Thunder originally came from, but I always associate it with the Cat in the Hat movie. Yeah, you could have an attack called Chocolate Rain.
Oh my God. To bring fame, chocolate.
I hatchin' into Kamen Rider Valen, Chocolate Rain.
I look away from the mic to Henshin.
Look away from the mic to Henshin.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, but this is so dumb, but someone who does edits needs to put his helmet over Tay-Zonde and then put that as the caption.
Well, I guess I know what the thumbnail's happening.
I think he's doing okay.
Last time I heard from him was like 10 years ago when they reacted to that video.
I think.
Rewind.
Right?
So anyway, slightly back on topic. If you want the Valen Perfect set, it's 95.70 yen, releasing the same day, October 5th. Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
42.
I really hope we get a fucking explanation for why his name is Kamen Rider Valen. The only connection I can make is chocolates Valentine romantic, but why?
Yeah, me too. I don't know what Valen has to do with chocolate.
No, because Valentine's Day. Because remember, in Japan they celebrate Red Day and White Day. So
yeah, I know that, but also what is?
Twice.
Yeah, one is you give the candy from male to female, and the other is female to male.
I feel like the scientist dude who builds this shit is gonna give us the explanation, because probably Honto's gonna be like, "My Valen."
Yeah, he feels like a really eccentric dude who I'm looking forward to seeing more of.
I was gonna say I already love him after this one episode and tiny amount of time.
I'm just gonna say this guy seems interesting, but it's gonna be very hard to live up to or even top George.
That is a challenge.
George is the best scientist.
We don't even know this.
Supposed to be George.
We don't even know this guy's name yet, as far as the episodes go.
He's voiced by Jiren, though, so or like he was the voice actor for Jiren. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
It's so hard for me to realize that is the same dude who had that thick ass mustache in that episode where Zenkaijers became human. Is that really the same dude?
No, that wasn't him. That was the guy from Amazon's. It was just he was a different actor, and then he dubbed over him.
He jumped over him?
No, dubbed over him. Like
oh, dubbed! I was thinking, wait, why did he jump over him?
Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on. We also have the Valen action figure.
Cool, I'm getting it. And then eventually...
Valen the flamethrower.
This will be a good placeholder until the figure art comes out. I love there's a picture of him showing, like, you can bend him over forward like this. And point his arms out.
Hold on.
Why?
There's one where they recreated the Gavv and Valen poster that we're using for wallpaper. That's cool. But yeah, this thing is like very ornate and articulated.
Very articulate. Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
He's flexible, everyone.
I love the one shot where the Valen Buster is like mid mode change, so it looks like it's a fucking crossbow in his hand.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the Gavv and Valen photo just gives off like Deadpool and Wolverine vibes.
Yeah, kind of does.
Which one's which?
I'm not gonna say which scene it is, but if you've seen the movie, you know which scene it is.
Oh, yeah. I know which scene you're talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't think you're the first person I've heard say that either, but I don't remember where else I saw it. Excuse me, sorry.
Now I want someone to Photoshop them to be Deadpool Wolverine colors.
I mean, Valen has some red and Gavv has some yellow and black.
Yeah, like Gavv has the more beast look, so he would be Wolverine, and Valen, since he uses guns, would be the Deadpool.
Yeah, but the personalities are more the other way, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I didn't watch this week's episode of Gavv, so I'm not sure what he acts like.
Gavarine and Valen Pool.
Dead Valen.
Dead Valen.
Valen Pool just made me think of like a heart-shaped pool.
You know. Alright, anyways, so the figure is 15 centimeters tall, same height as the Geats Revolve Change figure line and the Gotchard Sochaku Henshin line. 40 movable parts throughout the body. Which is more than the Gavv Pop and Gummy form figure.
Gummy.
His body is ready.
Yeah. So if you want that figure, it's 4,400 yen, releasing also October 5th.
Hell yeah.
There's a new chocolate day coming up, everyone.
Now in Ichi Loves news.
Yeah, so I've already ordered these. They've put out the images for the cool blue versions of Boon Boon Classic and Boon Boon Racing. The Boon Boon cars.
That's so cool.
So these are
done specifically for you.
So these are just regular releases, right? They're not like a giveaway, a campaign.
I got them right off Amazon.jp.
Nice.
Yep. Our helpful Discord managed to ping me with the links once they were available on Amazon, so I have already ordered them.
Awesome.
The second one, not the classic cool, the racing cool. I don't know why with the gold on the front, I feel like this could easily be retooled into like a Speedor.
Oh, maybe.
Like a Speedor friggin' Boom Boom car.
So
cool.
I don't have the Boonboomger Robo to actually put these on, but I'm hoping that the upcoming champion mech, which looks to be like something similarly shaped to Boonboomger Robo, but in mostly blue colors, will turn out to be cool so that I can buy it and then put these on it.
If not, then you can just buy Boonboomger Robo and paint it blue.
How would it not be cool? Like, what would be your turnoff for buying it?
I don't know.
I'm still waiting for. I'm still waiting for a premium Bandai Boondario where it's like a fully articulated version of Boom Boom Robo.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
Like knees, elbows, like
head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Heads and toes.
Can't really do heads because the whole gimmick thing. I just want like a slightly more articulated Bundario, like Boon Boon Robo.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to pose it. Like he's very posy.
Well, yeah, but it's like
he's such
like,
a poser.
Like if I, when you go from Donoi Taijin in King Oger, I almost said King Oger Robo, where it's like no, it's just King Oger.
I'm still
King Oger.
That's still one of my sticking bad points about the show is the fact that the mech was the
why
name
is
of
it
the
the same name?
They could have just called it King Ojin.
Nope. Could have called it Bugman.
No.
Forget
Bugman.
Classic. You know what? Even though I just said the blue cool racing one looks like a Speedor, friggin' you look at the front of the cool blue classic, it looks like he has a mouth.
A little bit
in the front. Hey everyone, how's it going?
I love that they added my favorite
classic cool blue.
My favorite thing about these, aside from them being the blue versions, is that the classic one got this like real nice silver trim along the front of it.
Yeah.
Classic cool transform.
What if I had to nitpick anything? I don't like that parts that were previously silver are now gold on these versions. But I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Racing cool transform. Do do do. Burner.
If you take,
you're inventing a whole show over there.
There's one image where it compares the heads on the racing versions for the night formation. And you can see that it's not just a color switch for the heads. There's actually a different design on the head on the cool blue version compared to the original. The cool blue version has more of like a flamey paladin kind of design, whereas the actual helmet of the red version is more about the engine parts.
Flamey paladin.
Yeah.
With my sword, I smite thee. Not that kind of flaming. Okay.
No.
So
I am flaming Moltres.
So each one of these is 1540 yen, releasing September 21st, which means by the time this episode airs on YouTube, it will already be on. Both of them will be on their way to me.
There's Scooter McNutty.
That's completely out of context for anyone who...
just rewind back.
One of our pre-show topics was about little-known Barney characters, apparently.
I found out this character's name was Scooter McNutty, and I lost my goddamn shit.
I like to call him Scooter McNutter.
There's a character named Riff who was added later on, who is voiced by the same person as Amethyst from Steven Universe, and sounds identical to Amethyst from Steven Universe.
Tell me I'm wrong. This thing looks like the mascot of a children's show from a country you never heard of.
Oh, it's like the dinosaur rock band that like sells so obsessed.
Oh, Uranoid?
Yeah.
There's a dinosaur rock band?
Oh, yeah.
Thundersaurus. That's
their names are Uranoid! Actually, wait, that might be a song. That might be one of their songs.
Yeah, I think they're called Thundersaurs.
Hold on, I'm looking this up because I would hate to be wrong. It's Heavysaurus.
Heavysaurus, that's what it is.
Heavysaurus is the band, and Uranoid is the one song from them that I have on my phone.
Heavysaurus. Oh my god.
Movie. I remember like Cell was like,
they have a movie?
Yeah, they have a movie.
Oh yeah.
It's their origin movie.
They are a Finnish heavy metal band.
Yeah, no, Finland's fucking sick.
Time to go visit Finland.
It's spelled Hevi Saurus.
Yeah, Cell could talk endlessly about those guys, I remember.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
But you know what?
These are like Barney's rebellious children and nephews and nieces.
So can we talk about the next news story that I'm super excited for?
Just real quick.
Sure.
Each I already talked about the price. Okay. Go ahead.
Would Decker use the gift?
Alright, this came out of fucking nowhere, but I am so excited for it. So SH Figuarts has announced their next Shinchoku Seiho.
Shinkocho Seiho.
Yeah. And it's going to be Kamen Rider armed Hibiki, the final form from Hibiki. This is one of my all-time favorite final form designs. And
They haven't done it before? Is this new?
They've never done it.
Oh man, nice. They're doing it now.
Wait, if it's the Shinkocho Seiho figure, doesn't that mean it's a renewal of an older figure?
Nope, no. That's just a subline for Figuarts.
Oh, okay. So they've never done a figure of this form before.
Never, and it.
Wow.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna need Decker to resubmit that Super Nut GIF.
The Super GIF. Of the Super Nut GIF.
I
remember that.
It looks so good.
Oh, you actually fucking Ongekibo record. I mean, Gar has the Hibiki figure art, so
I do. I have the original Hibiki figure art, and the belt is slightly broken.
Oh.
That's why I kind of want to get. But it did recently just get a renewal, or not renewal, a re-release. Re-release, a 10-year anniversary one. Oh, I want it.
It's
the closest I'm. It's so fucking gorgeous. I'm sorry that I'm just gushing over it.
No, you can.
It looks so good. I love the red. It's so glossy. I love the white on the mask. The armor, like the armor plating on the shoulders and chest, and that how he holds the Ongeki Rekka on his freaking back as if they're like katanas. It's just God.
What I always liked about the Hibiki arms suit was I like the helmet that it actually makes it look like he has like a black visor, so he looks kind of more common.
I was gonna say it looks cool, like you added a mouth plate to it, which is cool.
Yeah, I like her. That's my personal favorite form of his.
Let's see here. You can recreate the transformation sequence with the sword, so that it can come with Hibiki.
So
it'll be 12,100 yen. It's premium Bandai.
Oh yeah,
it's worth it if it's your favorite ever.
You know what?
Honestly, that's my feeling.
If it's 1,200 and 100 yen.
Armed Gargi.
Armored Garg.
What? Why is it green?
That looks like the one you. Oh, it's because it's my two favorite colors, yellow and neon green.
Oh.
I didn't know neon green was one of your favorite colors.
Oh yeah, because of Ben 10.
I like it too.
I have a question for you. If they ever made a figure arts of Sabaki, would you buy it?
For the joke, yes.
Yeah.
I would buy it just for the joke. For the bit, I would buy it. It is set to come out April of next year.
Just in time for April Fools.
I kind of want to.
No, don't you dare.
Well, you know what is next year? Hibiki's 20th.
Oh,
you said
20 years since Hibiki.
Next year will be 20 years since Kamen Rider Hibiki.
Hibiki was 2005.
You know what? I feel
like
next
2005 was 20 years ago.
The year 2000 was 25 years ago.
I know.
It would be amazing. Given how odd of a series Hibiki is, it would be amazing for Hibiki to get some standalone anniversary recognition, not just like being an arc in like Zeo or Decade or whatever.
Hibiki himself actually like not give a shit anymore.
Oh no, he's retired. Oh, air quotes. He is currently retired, so like he can't. He's not with an agency anymore, so he can't really do any acting.
But here's the thing.
Oh, you meant the actor. I thought you meant Hibiki himself, and I was thinking, like, can Kamen Riders retire?
Here's the thing. I think this is the one series where we could get away with it, because anyone who's watched Hibiki knows that writers in Hibiki passing down their powers to their students was a thing all the fucking time. We could absolutely get away. We could treat it like Gavv, where like the Hibiki power set gets passed down to someone else.
Yeah, like a Neo Hibiki sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like Asamu.
No.
Yeah. That's completely undermined his character arc.
No, and you know Zanki, Ibuki, Todoroki's actors would fucking happily come back because they love reprising their roles.
What's upsetting is that one of the sisters unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, so it was Todoroki's girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was sad. She was great.
But you know what? You know what? Bandai, Toei, I know you're fucking listening. Please, I would love for there to be a 20th anniversary Kamen Rider Hibiki project.
Cool.
Let's set it like far in the future where we just see like how the Takashi organization has evolved in X amount of time.
I want
like a new generation of Oni riders.
I want to see the next evolution in the Oni Riders. I want to see a re-release of all the disc animals. Maybe a CSM Hibiki set. See, like freaking something related. You know what? I would even be down to see a fucking concert for Hibiki.
Stage show?
Is that like drum themed? So that would kind of make sense.
It's music themed.
The whole thing with Hibiki is that they all have different instruments to fight off the
the Makamo. They fight with the power of pure sound.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it's sort of like purifying the
three main riders use drums, trumpets, and guitars respectively.
And the coolest thing is that they're not just limited to their one instrument. Oh, this one has to be defeated with taiko drumming. Hey, Hibiki, can I train with you for a bit so that we can beat this guy?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, sure. There's a bit where they train to use each other's weapons.
Yeah, it's just like,
I like that. That's cool.
You know what, guys? We're talking about Hibiki next year.
Yeah.
Not the whole thing, but we're talking about Hibiki next year.
Yeah, I
mean, it'll be the anniversary. Why not?
I remember 3 years ago we talked about like Agito Blade, and then we were supposed to talk about Hibiki, but we talked about something else. You're like, but Hibiki.
Poncho.
Well, you're in charge of the schedule now.
You know what?
I'm gonna talk about Hibiki.
2025, we're talking about Hibiki.
We don't talk about Hibiki.
That fucking ending song.
You know what? I'm getting this figure art.
Yeah, you are.
Of course you are.
Yeah. I'm getting this
I
figure
thought
art.
you were intending to already.
I'm getting this figure art and I'm keeping it in the box until I have my own place so that I can just put it up on a nice little display.
Hey, there you go.
Talk to it like the Green Goblin mask.
It's hot.
No, I already do that with Optimus Prime.
Strike is hot. Oh no!
All right.
Wait, does he like encourage you to do good things?
Yes. Go to work and make money so that you can buy more Transformers.
We have 2 stories left. Let's finish off.
All right, sorry about that. All right, just to wait. Oh, sorry, Ichi. The floor is yours.
All right. Well, the next news story is that Fuuto PI, the Kamen Rider Double sequel manga, is apparently entering its final arc.
It's still going.
Yeah.
More anime, please.
No.
Has it really been going this long?
Fuck you. I want more of the anime.
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
It's just, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just personally just not a fan of it.
He thinks it blows. No, nothing.
I want to see Fang Trigger and.
Was that Cyclone?
There you go.
That was the joke. Okay.
Also, the big windmill in the city. Yeah, so it was announced that the series has entered its quote-unquote last stage. Which officially started in the... It says the January 15th issue of the weekly Big Comic Spirits magazine. I feel like that month is wrong.
No, I feel like it's like they started the final arc in January. It's just when the 16th volume came out, or sorry, the 17th volume came out, it was confirmed that that is entering the final arc because I want to say it's a monthly release. It's like 1 chapter a month.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, the manga will be probably ending soon, and then hopefully more anime.
Just give me the manga. Give me the manga, just not done by the people that did the Cougar
I want to
manga,
see Fang Trigger and Fang Metal animated, damn it.
Yep.
I know Lane said that already, but I'm also echoing the sentiment.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I want to see these shows in high definition, but neither of us are going to get what we want, are we?
What else is new?
Not with that attitude.
All right, and our last news story is actually something I saw on Tokulectables. It's not official merch, but they always have such interesting custom shit. They're doing an upgrade set for the Kamen Rider Buffa Jamashin figure to give him basically better capes, and it looks awesome.
Also,
they're doing their own custom accessories. I wanted to say secretaries twice there.
Oh, it even comes with an accessory. You can make the eyes glow. That's fucking cool. Wow.
And it looks like it comes with show accurate helmet.
Yep.
Oh, you can make the damaged. Oh no, it's orange eye. That's the damaged.
Yeah.
You can switch in between like normal version and the fever version of the hip cape. And it's got a much more articulate back cape. You can switch it between the silver horns and the gold horns. It's very cool.
And since it is a third-party project, is known as the Buffalo God Custom.
Yep. So yes, designed for SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Buffa Fever Zombie. Set includes resculpted head, magnetically controlled LED inside, orange eyes, hair strands attached to the head are made of fabric, silver and gold horns included, both adjusted in length to match the on-screen helmet, purple and gold skirt options, a cape made with soft materials, and this is an aftermarket kit that Toe Collectibles are making and selling themselves. Very cool.
I love that the belt is pixelated, the weapon is partially pixelated, the legs those are pixelated.
I think that's done to show you that those aren't included.
Yeah. It's kind of like how there's a third party.
Yeah. The product does not include figure. Powered custom.
It's morphin' time.
This set does not come with feet. No feet for you.
What is this?
Feet are illegal. We confiscated your toes.
This is the Rob Liefeld figure.
No buff feet.
No buff feet.
No buff feet.
You have to get to level 4 if you want feet.
Now I'm just thinking Buffy the Vampire Slayer. help me. That's terrible.
The Vampire Slayer. It's just,
yeah, I know, it's really bad.
Who plays Buffy again?
Buffy the Jamato Slayer.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, yeah.
I could just see her becoming a Kamen Rider.
Honestly, I think Buffy would make a great Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
I mean, she was Daphne in Scooby-Doo movies.
Scooby-Doo. Who's the damsel in distress? Me? Man, I missed that movie, and I used to love that movie. I still do. Not that I don't. I mean,
I still love that movie.
I remember when I saw it in theaters, my mind was blown just at the idea they could make a live-action version of a cartoon.
It made me really be super attracted to Velma.
I mean, technically, the Scooby-Doo movie is Toku.
It is.
We can talk about the Scooby-Doo movie.
No, hang on. If we're going to do a Scooby-Doo movie, we're doing Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed.
Scooby-Doo 2 is better than the first one.
Scooby-Doo?
It is. Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
I think Coolville suck.
that was a Scoob. No, we're currently in talks of talking about a American Toku project today. Actually. We're not going to say what it is yet.
No,
I'm not even going to hint at it because even if I hint at it, you'll already
there's
know what
nothing you can say that won't give it away.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's been talked about several times, though.
Yeah, we've mentioned it like once or twice.
All right.
Once or twice.
Let's not stop it there.
Okay.
We're getting close to the line. Anyways, that's the news.
Yeah. Oh,
and your time's up.
I guess my time is up because I did not watch the episodes because I accidentally slept through the time when I watched the episodes. So I'll be back next week.
You bitch.
For more. I'll also have seen Transformers 1.
You have to face either exile or exile.
Or death by eggs.
By eggs.
How about I go watch Lion King 2 instead?
Yeah, I love Lion King.
I Lion King 2.
I don't know. You guys said exile, so my brain instantly.
Oh, fair
disgrace.
How about Lion King 1.5?
No.
Shall we run for our lives? Oh, very much so.
Nobody cares about Mark Simpson.
Evil is plain as the scar on his face.
All right, everyone. Stay well.
Evil is plain as the scar on his face.
Oh. You know what? Can we just
so
for the thumbnail? Can we have like a part of me just hugging the armored Hibiki figure?
Yes.
Sure.
It should be Captain Tube Hands, like holding him out, like he's proud of it.
Captain Tube Hands with the Castranger helmet on me, holding the figure.
Holding the figure in his 2 hands. Yeah.
Making me work, but I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you work.
No, it's okay.
Decker's gonna do it.
All right. Save me some effort.
Bye.
All right, Gab time.
Bye. Take care.
Let's push the wrong button.
Gavv time, not anymore.
All right, Gavv.
I'm never gonna get tired of that.
I get it.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
Humans are the spice. I get it.
No, okay, so no, you know why? Because humans are the spice of life.
Sure.
That's fine. I like this, yes.
I made that joke.
Happiness is the spice of life.
Yeah, happiness. Is that I now officially, most of the time, even when there's like evil food in something, that sounds so dumb.
Evil
like
food.
the stuff. I'm just like, I would try it once. But I officially know from this episode I do not want to try dark candy because it's a freaking gelatinous cube.
I think the idea is that it's an allegory for drugs, and we all know what you say about drugs. Not even once.
Yes, but it looks like no. I made of human souls, but I draw the line at it being Jello texture.
Not made. It's not made from human souls. It's seasoned with human souls.
Seasoned with human souls.
Also, I got the Gojizo holder with like.
Oh yeah, show the pictures.
Yeah, so it's so cute because it's got little robotic arms. So I got him. Got him gaming with a controller.
Gamer Gochizo.
And then I was just having too much fun with it, so I put a pop can on. It's like a pop can.
Snacks and drinks together.
Anyways, this is the best gimmick holder we've ever gotten because I love it. Just gives a Gojizo like an exoskeleton.
It's
robotic
so
arm
fucking unnecessary, but I can't completely dismiss it.
I don't give a shit. It's amazing. Yeah. I love it. And you can pop like any Gojizo on it. So.
Now, in tribute to Kamen Rider Gavv, which I really like, I'm not usually a big fan of gummies.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do have this free sample pack here of Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Nice.
Yeah, I got those.
So, so in solidarity of Shouma, I am going to eat a Nerd Gummy Cluster live on camera.
Oh my god.
Or live on voice, I guess, for the first time, and tell you what it's like.
So, you know, if you had the Gavv belt on, you could have also produced a new Gochizo from it.
I took this picture at Fan Expo when I got my Nerds Gummies, and I put Punchingummy next to it. So.
I get it,
because it's actually really...
I get it, because you punch nerds.
No!
They're pretty good, actually. I really like them.
Unfortunately, it's actually really good.
Unfortunately.
Usually, I'm not a fan of gummies, but I love nerds.
Gummies the only candy I actually like really can probably still eat, just because like any other candy like hurts my teeth a lot, but like gummies surprisingly don't.
All this snack talk is making me miss my old Starburst cherry gum.
I know, it's so stupid you can't get cherry gum anywhere anymore. Like I told one of my friends, and I'm like, yeah, next time you go look at a gum section, like you'll notice there's no cherry gum at all. And he's like, huh?
Why?
The closest thing I can get is like these like cherry is this thing I have to like import from like American Amazon.
I think it's the thing they use to make the cherry flavor is like very like in low supply, so they just can't mass produce it anymore or something.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Wow, they're gonna need to get their resources from humans.
Okay, so I want to jump into this quickly, just because like it's really further ahead in the episode, but I think we need to establish it. So like Honto's like looking at stuff or like watching like Shouma battle, whatever like that, and then so we get introduced to this motherfucker. So he's apparently
I love him already.
Newt researcher, as he's
whose name was not said.
No, but apparently, his name's Kenzo Suga. Okay.
So
Dr. Suga.
That's a normal name.
Or no, Dr. Kenzo, I guess it would be, right?
Cause sugar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh, Suga.
Dr. Sugar. I love him. His name is Dr. Sugar.
See, this is what I was saying. I saw this guy when I watched the episode.
Oh my god!
This is going to be for now Ichi's favorite character in Gavv.
His name is Dr. Sugar. That's fucking awesome.
Okay, I just want to say this now. We need a special where Hay teams up with George.
Oh my god!
I need these two to meet.
I'm so glad I I learned that on the show instead of looking him up.
No, Decker, don't say that. He's gonna die of diabetes.
He's gonna get diabetes.
Anyway, so I found it interesting that like so you see the Gojizos, they're all like watching Gavv from the back in the background or whatever, and then he just scoops up Chocodan and Chocodon because I guess because they were like the closest to him in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we know where Valen, the Valen Buster, is going to come from and everything, because he took these two Gojizos and he's just going to research them and develop technology based around them. So I fucking love Valen Buster is man-made.
I had to very quickly take my headphones off to like change my outfit because I was sweating, but I didn't miss anything because I could hear blaring out of my headphones from across the room.
Yeah, no, that's adorable.
I love it. I love it so much. Please never stop loving things.
Oh no, Ichi will always keep loving things. But yeah, no, Dr. Sugar, that's what we're calling
all of you guys, not just Ichi.
Can we just have a voice dubbed over with Sugar for fucking the zone?
Oh my god.
I was thinking that too. How long until we get the real Sugar Baby AMV with him?
Oh my god.
Someone's gotta do a thirst video with that song.
And there's still just clips of friggin' Sailor Mini Moon.
So yeah, apparently he's played by like Juran's VA from Zenkaiger, so we already know he's going to be funny as shit because Juran was one of the best characters in Zenkaiger.
As for Decker's question about how he knows about the Granoots, I'm pretty confident in saying he either knows about or was involved in whatever incident took Honto's parents.
A Granoot.
Maybe.
Maybe he used to work in the factory or something.
But why would he need to research his own people?
I kind of hope he's just a human who's just like researching Granoots. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I'm thinking he was privy to, witness to, or some kind of involved in the previous Granuto invasion that took Honto's mom.
Oh, also Kenzo's name contains the character for sour. That makes a lot.
His name is he's sweet and sour.
Sweet and
sour sugar.
Yeah, sweet and sour sugar. Yep.
So like a sour gummy?
I'm surprised there isn't a sour gummy, but again, we have a whole year for all this shit to happen.
No, I was saying I saw like fan art someone made of like a berserk form for like Gavv that would be like sour, and it was like
that's genius.
What was the word for sour in Japanese?
I don't remember.
Supai.
Yeah, like
supai. Yeah.
It's his supai form.
Yeah, so it'd be like a supai, like a spider form or something, like sour spider.
That's actually a genius idea.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll see if they capitalize on
that. Well done, 7.
So I have a question about the episode. So the person that Shouma meets and interacts with over the course of this episode, does anyone know what his fucking name is?
No, he never said his name.
No, I referred to him as just that Yakuza guy even though he's not actually a Yakuza guy, he just came across like one, so I just referred to him as that Yakuza guy in my notes.
I just wrote down the rando, and I'm noticing a pattern in this show that I don't like. At least when he interacted with other characters in previous episodes, he eventually learned their name at some point, even though it was several conversations into his interactions, but it seems to be on a decline because he goes through this whole episode not asking this guy's name. He has enough social graces to know that you're supposed to say the itadakimasu and the gochisousama deshita and all that when you have meals, but he doesn't know enough to ask the name of someone he's talking to.
I like that someone, like, I saw someone describe what Shouma's like. He's like a puppy. That's actually a pretty accurate description.
Would you like the puppy-like main character to a currently airing Magical Warrior show, or the literal puppy main character currently airing Magical Warrior show?
Fucking real. It's so true. Apparently Decker was saying apparently that actor was in 01. He was like the firefighter that didn't like the firefighter Humagear.
Okay.
He was that
oh yeah, the racist guy.
So
Badass wife.
another trend that is happening every episode that I'm wondering how long will last is Shouma just passing out every week after spending all his money on snacks.
No,
that's just becoming relatable.
Crashing because all he's eating is fucking like sugary snacks.
I'm surprised that it happened this early, where someone finally sat him down and went, "No, you can't just eat snacks. You need to eat actual food."
Yeah, I love he opened a pack of gummies too hard, and then it just flew off, hit this guy in the fucking face, and he's just like,
yes, he's hey. But then the funny thing is, he sits him down for a proper meal, and this guy who's the guy you'd least expect to care about this is just like, eat nutritious meals, bro.
Yeah, he felt bad. That's why, because
he was forced into the situation because Shouma passed out in front of him, and everyone else on scene bailed.
Yeah, everyone was like, look at him. They're like, he's like, oh shit. But no, it's because Shouma showed him his snack book, his snack log, and then he's
snack diary.
No, it's so cute. No, Shouma's so goddamn adorable.
It's like a fucking snack scrapbook. He's got wrappers from what things he snacked on in it.
Also, what I realize now, honestly, Gav's kind of showing parallels, not gonna lie, to Kiva. Think about it.
I hate it.
Like Shouma, who's half human, half something else. The secondary rider's a rider based as a man-made rider, so that's kind of interesting. So there's a lot of Kiva parallels. I'm starting to notice.
I don't like that.
Stop comparing it to Kiva.
I don't like how accurate you are.
Yeah, it's Kiva but with stacks. Yeah, so this guy buys him a bento box, which I want to let Emily go into her whole part-timer theory.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if that was something that you would find annoying or stupid to bring up. Okay. So today's episode had one of the part-time workers was a woman wearing an outfit that looked really kind of something about it was really striking me as why is this so familiar? And I'm thinking that hat looks familiar in the orange. What does this look like? And I realized that in Salmon Run in Splatoon, they wear outfits that look almost identical to this. I'm just going to grab the picture again because I didn't save it for some stupid reason. I kept those, but I didn't keep the Splatoon picture. Which is my favorite mode of the game, so I play it all the time. But look, the colors are almost identical. It's that same sort of turquoise, even though it's a bit it's darker. And the work at the mode Salmon Run is very explicitly referred to as a part-time job for the the character you're playing. So the fact that they brought that up makes me wonder if it's some kind of Japanese stereotype for. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
That's great.
If it's some kind of Japanese stereotype for part-time workers to wear turquoise snapbacks and orange. I have no idea.
I genuinely have no idea. It could be an amazing coincidence. I don't know if it's a cultural thing for the guess I'm going to go with out of the multitude I could spit out is maybe this specific kind of food place that she works at usually has that color scheme of uniform, and the Splatoon thing was paying homage to that particular kind of food place.
I would not be surprised, especially since ultimately Salmon Run, while it is it is a business in which you are gathering salmon eggs. So all the food references would fit right in.
Shout out to Mr. Grizz.
Yep.
And yeah, Cosmo 7 brings... I don't know, I didn't know how much we wanted to highlight this, but Cosmo 7 brings up a good thing that's worth discussing. So the human form of the monster of the week, this week, appears to be female, but after they transform into their monster form, the voice that comes out of that monster sounds male.
Yeah.
Is this a transgender monster of the week? What's happening here? I'm not complaining. It's interesting.
Or maybe
our gender fluid part-time worker.
Maybe they just have a monster voice.
They pulled a Sailor Starlights and changed gender while transforming.
Oh, also, I know like we were having like a whole like debate last week about the whole like part-timer with like Shouma and stuff, and like I watched this episode and I was like, oh, okay, so the Granoots that Gavv has been destroying
are the part-timers. Yeah,
like,
so
gotcha.
I was wrong last week.
I thought at first they were referring to Shouma as well, so...
Yeah, no, so I'm glad that cleared it up for me. So I was like, okay, so Gav's just killing off their fucking workers.
I just think it's hilarious.
This Gav's starting to become a problem.
I just think it's...
I love the blush on Captain Two fans there.
Oh yeah, you put blush on.
I think it's genuinely hilarious how much Twitter is factoring into the plot of this fucking show.
Yes.
You mean X?
No, I know what I said.
It's Twitter. I tried to call it X, but I just couldn't do it.
And
apparently Twitter named him Kamen Rider.
Yeah, we got it. It was just like Forza, where Kamen Riders became like an urban myth, and then someone on Twitter named him Kamen Rider.
Also,
interesting.
I found this really cute. So apparently Honto already knows Sachika. So like he went over to her place and like she calls him Hunty, which I think is really fucking adorable.
Hunty.
I'm almost tempted to call him Hunty myself, but like
Hunty, Hanty. Oh,
Hunty. Okay, my bad. But like I respect Honto a lot. That I'm just gonna call him Honto. But I love, she's like, my regular customer, Hunty. And he's like, I've only been here like 3 times, which makes you a regular.
3 times is enough.
Stores can make up their own rules for shit. So
I don't know why she had a robot claw and was like grabbing at him with it.
I wouldn't call this a store. This is just like a business, because it's like a odd jobs
trades place.
It's an odd jobs service.
So I like that Honto's looking into like more about Gavv, and then like literally like Sachika's just like, wait, didn't you like get rescued by this guy? Oh yeah, and then she explains the whole story, and Honto's like, but what?
I'm also surprised that this is happening this early. Usually in this kind of scenario they would be covering it up more. But I guess they want to get Gavv and Valen together ASAP.
Also, I like that Honto's like mentor, he's such a fucking baller.
I said last week, I like him, and I'm interested to see where his character goes too.
I like just like, oh, I'm like a father figure to you. Like I see you as a son, and
even though I roped you into this.
Yeah, he's like, oh, even though I roped you into this, it's pretty funny.
This feels like a death flag. Absolutely.
I just like that. At this point, you're basically my son.
Gets eaten next episode.
So yeah, we find out this guy basically pretends to like. As soon as I saw them showing up to like a door, like a house, pretending to like check for pipes, I'm like, oh, I already know where this is fucking going.
I didn't see what was happening until they broke the door, and I'm like, oh, if they're breaking in, this is not legal.
Oh yeah, because like he sees Shouma help like these guys like lift this really heavy like thing onto a truck, and he just like he's
like, ooh, strength.
And, like, yeah, so like Shouma runs up to me, he's like, holy shit, mister, you were right, like eating that food really made me stronger. And I'm just like, he's like, oh my god.
My favorite part is after they're in the building and it becomes clear to Shouma that it's a robbery, he's just like, stealing is bad, and he just picks the dude up
just
and
carries
cleans
him out.
up everything and leaves. No, he cleans everything up first.
No. Shouma carries him out, and then there's like a 2-second scene of the Gochizo immediately like fixing the whole room.
Wait, was the Gochizo that did it?
Yeah,
the Gochizo's cleaned up the room.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no.
So later on, he sends a Gochizo to like spy on the guy.
Just real quick before we go any forward. So not only is it hilarious that the Gochizo pull this 2-second tidy.
That's what I was thinking too.
I just need like the 10-second tidy song, but like shortened down to that entire scene. But
yeah, and Itaro saying what I was about to say, like, how is he talking in pictures and then he can understand it?
I'm just gonna chalk that up to they came out of him, they can intrinsically communicate.
Yeah, they're made from him, so.
But one thing that I wanted to highlight, which was a little weird, was like, so after the rando who doesn't have a name explains that he is trying to get money because he owes his boss a debt of some sort, Shouma asks him and accuses him, did you only feed me so I could help you steal? And I have to call bullshit on that, because he fed him because he passed out in front of him. He didn't know that he was strong until after he fed him and watched him carry those girders or whatever. So no, the rando did not feed him just for the purposes of getting him to steal. It was an afterthought.
He found out he was strong and then thought of a way to use him.
Correct. After feeding him. The feeding was a genuinely kind gesture that he did.
I agree. This guy was weirdly nice for a robber slash Yakuza looking dude, but then he was,
A lot of people turn to crime due to circumstance, not from desiring to.
I know, but then he made himself look as criminally as possible, too.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so the dude tries to steal from the food cart that they were at earlier and then gets, I'm going to refer to this process as getting gavved.
Getting gavved.
Getting gavved with kids is here. I don't know why, that's where my brain went.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's from South Park, getting gay with kids.
Oh my god.
It's less fucked up than it sounds, somehow.
That honestly just sounds like 80% of media today, unfortunately. So
as stupid as that title sounds like, it's about saving the rainforest if you watch the episode.
So we do find out that this guy's doing this for like good reasons, but obviously like stealing's wrong, so you shouldn't do that.
They never explain why he owes this dude the debt, or like what, like how much it was, or anything that would explain it better. But it's just like rando dude, no name, owes his boss some money, tries to steal money, gets the Shouma to help him, it doesn't work, so he's fucked.
Yeah. And then like I like it, the Granute like lures him, like he like sees like the cart's not, the bento truck's like unoccupied, and then like he goes into it, he finds like the cash box.
Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier, and that's when he gets gavved by the monster of the week.
Yeah, because for this related a lot to me, because like what makes people more happy than money?
Yeah,
having money makes people happy. I know it makes me happy. So
happier humans are apparently better spice for the Yamigashi.
Happiness is the spice of life.
So Shouma tries another one of the gummies, the soda flavored gummy, and that turns into Punchingummy.
I gotta say, I really liked the effects that, like, when he was using like the Punchingummy, like you could see like they were using like this like kind of water effect to make it
fizzy.
look like blue fizz and fizzy. Like that was really cool.
I know that I asked for a soda pop themed power up in this show, and I really hope this is not the only one we get, because I want a liquid beverage type soda pop power up, please. Not just the Sodalicious gummy.
Well, but the thing is that soda is like a standard flavor of stuff in Japan. It's weird because like you wouldn't think of soda as having like a flavor here. Like you might think like, is it like cola flavor? And no, it's like
I assumed it was just like sparkling water or like maybe Sprite.
It's kind of closest to Sprite, I think, because like I don't really like carbonated beverages, but I do like the soda flavor. I know that sounds weird.
Yeah. What I thought was real interesting is as he henshins, the monster tries to tongue him, to gav him, and we discover in this episode that the fucking Ziploc snack baggie that goes around him when he henshins protects him from that.
Yeah. Oh, Decker, what's our Gojizo death count at so far?
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Oh no, not the death count.
How many Pikmin died this week?
It's to honor the fallen, the brave Gojizos who gave their lives to help Gab win. 19. We're 3 episodes in. We're already at 19. This is gonna be a high fucking count by the end of this series. Goddamn.
I also noticed that he's driving around the Vrokan motorcycle again this week, and I don't know if they established this or not, but what I'm curious about is every time he rides the bike, is he spent a separate Vrokan Gochizo to make it, or is the one that turned into that the first time just permanently in that bike form now?
Oh.
Or does he have to make a new one every time he wants... Like, he has to consume a Vero can every time he gets on his bike. I don't know how established that is. Which also means we're not sure about the Gochizo death count.
Yeah, because like, well, remember now he knows what foods he needs to eat to spawn these Gojizos. So he just anytime he needs a new one, bam, there you go.
So yeah, the fighting between Gavv and the Monster of the Week happens, and of course he switches to Zaku Zaku chips for a couple minutes and apparently has immediately mastered the gimmick of the swords, which means we're no longer going to see that the swords breaking anymore.
No, because he's learning.
And then he just goes back to Gummy before switching to the new quote-unquote form, Punchingummy. And I think my favorite part of that is when he starts activating he starts doing the charge up for the Hisasu, and you just see him like have his elbow awkwardly out there while he has the tiny slot of the big soda hand cranking the lever on his belt.
Oh yeah, no, it gave me like flashbacks to
Gorillamon.
Yeah, when he's like doing it with the build driver. That had to be a callback, like a very small callback.
Yep, a small back.
Oh god, I'm just realizing now, like I have my Gavv here, and I'm like looking at it, and then like I'm like looking at
Well, of course you have it. It's a bodily organ. It never leaves you.
No, but I'm looking at my one of my shelves, and I just see my build driver like on my shelf. And I'm just looking at the Gavv and build driver. I'm like, huh? They both have cranks.
Yes, and I still think the crank is kind of unnecessary. Shouma uses 2 punching and 2 kicking gummies while all of his limbs get attachments. I assume he can only do one at a time.
Oh, if he ever gets like 2 punching gummy fists, I would love to see that. That'd be cool.
it's like how snacks have like a small version and a big version of their bags.
Anyways, I like boxing. I like punching. Like I like the concept of punching stuff. So I like punching.
I just realized both Gavv and Boonboomger this week had thick glove attachments for their main characters.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into it in Boonboomger, don't worry. Yeah, so Honto meets Dr. Sugar.
And he also finally gets face to face with Gavv after stalking him on Twitter.
Yeah, and then he gets distracted by Dr. Sugar, and like he runs away. He's like, no, and like Dr. Sugar's like, damn it, I was so fucking close.
Yep.
So I can't wait to see their relationship develop.
And so like, we go back to close off the story of the unnamed rando and his debt, and they mention like, everything will work out. Let's ask Yamada for more time. And then I realized Yamada was the name of the person whose pipes they attempted to fix and then broke into their house to steal. So that means that the rando tried to steal money from the person he owed money to.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right?
Oh my god. Oh, okay, the guy's name was Yahiko Sugimoto.
Cool. Why didn't we hear his name in the fucking episode?
I don't know. It's a
I get that rando one-off characters of the week are not important, but at least give us one name to refer to them as, so I don't have to keep writing the rando in my fucking notes.
So anyways, next week we get the marshmallow form. I'd like, oh my god.
Hold on. Terra Z is saying they think they went to apologize for Yamada, but Yamada had no way of knowing they were even there because the Gochizo cleaned up everything. So I think Yamada was the person they owed money to.
Oh, Yamada-san was a different person. That's what Vegas is saying.
I don't know.
No, he wouldn't steal money from the person that he like owes him.
Why not?
A job. I don't know, because
no. He wasn't stealing from his boss, the person who he was talking to at the end. The person that the both of them owed money to was Yamada. So they were trying to steal from like the person they owed money to.
Okay.
I know Yamada was separate from his boss. Anyway, next week is the Fuamalo form, and I fucking hate it.
I love it. It's such a fucking cool form. It's just like I don't know. Every time I'm looking at it, it's so cool. Yes, you're not wrong. It's Baymax, but I would more relate it to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It's too easy to not make that comparison. It's too easy to make that comparison to Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Or the Michelin Man. That makes more sense too. Anyways, it's cool.
The Stay Gav Marshmallow Man, not the Michelin Man. Oh my god.
Oh, I love that. I love that shot from Ghostbusters Afterlife where one of them is just trying to like turn them into a s'more. It's so fucking good. Anyways, boom boom change. Damn, did we get a lot of Sashiro fucking
This was the Ishiro backstory episode.
No one owed money.
I love how it just starts with Violet going like, "You doing a dirty job? I want in."
Yeah.
And then he just tries to walk right into the building.
Yeah.
No, and I love that he just decided to use him even though he didn't really want to. Just like, okay, you're gonna be a distraction.
I'm so fucking happy that we get to see the Yakuza family from episode 1 again.
Me too.
I didn't recognize them until they did the quick flashback to them from episode 1. I went, oh, it's those guys.
Oh no, I recognized them right away as soon as we saw the father.
No.
Oh my god.
So the ISA is basically behind fucking everything.
Yeah, I feel like they have probably benign motivations, but they're going about it in a real sneaky, backhanded manner.
No, like it's an obvious one of those things. What we're doing is for the good of humanity.
No matter what we have to do.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So our monster of the week is the boxing gong Maju, or as I like to call him, Alpha 5 with boxing gloves.
I loved him. He just gives everyone boxing gloves and forces them to fight with boxing gloves.
He shows up at the Aoi family house, and the fucking guards just try to shoot him. And then he just punches them all down.
Yep.
We got to see a Violet stock henshin this week, which is very cool. And then we get... I know they're not actually forms, but I wrote these down in my notes as Boxer Boon Violet and Boxer Boon Blue.
You know what?
It's weird that they called it a gong, even though it was clearly like a bell. Like
maybe it's a cultural thing where they refer to them as gongs because of what they look like.
Also, possibly.
I think I'm probably the only one who noticed this, but like, it was interesting that like how expressive Sashiro was even when he had his helmet on, like his suit on. Like I could tell. Well, I call him Sashiro because that's what Mira calls him.
The nickname is Shashiro.
Oh, have I not been saying that?
You said Sachiro without the first H.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shashiro.
Yeah, Sashiro. Anyways, yeah. So because like I forgot what the exact line was, but like Sakito says something to him, and he's just like, yeah, okay. And then like, but you could like, he had a helmet on, but you could like, I could tell the face he was making.
I was kind of back and forth between paying attention to the episode because that was the point where Wayne showed up and gave me my Death Stream driver.
Oh, but yeah, so we find out that apparently the ISA hired him to
break into Thando.
Yeah, to break into Taya's house and try to find out about Bundorio.
I mean, that logic tracks. You see a fucking alien meteor crash onto a property you want to investigate. I don't fault the ISA for that.
Well, yeah, also we found out his parents were spies. And I'm like, oh.
Unsurprising.
Yeah, unsurprising.
They're spies!
Yeah. So I like that he like got through their entire like security system and everything, but then they set up like a simple trip wire for him, and then he fell for it.
For all his bravado and expertise, Ishiro falls victim to a simple tripwire. Tisk tisk.
Like, got you. and then immediately he just goes, "Wow, you're really cool and explosive.
You're hired."
What? Yeah, so
You work for me now.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, but like, what am I gonna tell my job? And Ty's like, oh, don't worry, we'll just say that you died in an unfortunate car accident.
An unfortunate smelting accident.
I like this boss probably just gets a report. It's like,
or a freak gasoline fight accident.
oh, it looks like he died in an unfortunate car accident.
A freak gasoline accident.
Oh my god, a freak gasoline fight accident.
Also, we find out that like the three-seaters asked why Mad Rex doesn't like remember anything, and Disrace was just like, because memories are stupid.
Here's the thing: over this and next episode, it looks like Mad Rex may be reclaiming his memories.
Thank fucking God!
I'm excited to see if that happen.
Also, I love even the ISA are on the Cannonborg train. I'm just like, oh, Cannonborg fucked shit up. And I was like, yeah, fuck Cannonborg.
Yeah, apparently Cannonborg made some sort of deal with the Aoi family because they had an ignition key that Ishiro steals.
Yeah, but I just love that even the ISA hate Cannonborg. And I'm like, yeah, fuck Cannonborg.
Everyone hates Cannonborg.
I mean, even though Cannonborg is gone, he will not die. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a premium Bandai framed ignition key.
That'd be fun.
Oh, they gotta make the key. That'd be cool.
Then you could just like take it out and just go like plug it into things and imagine you're making a monster out of literally anything.
Ignition.
Ignition. You okay?
Oh, you okay, Mom? Yeah, I'm okay. I was just going downstairs.
I fucking love Boxer Boon Blue doing his oncoming traffic punch. That was so funny.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So I like that. They described it as like being on like the road. It's like, oh yeah, if you jump to another part of the road, you're gonna get hit by another oncoming car.
Flashback to that scene from the Detroit Become Human game where Connor gets murdered in the middle of the highway.
Oh, poor Connor.
No.
Also, right before that scene with the punch, there was this one shot of like red, pink, and black using their like car feet to race through the scene, and I'm like, is there an eye catch in the middle of the episode? Because it felt like an eye catch.
That was legitimately what I thought it was at first. Like, I even wrote it in my notes. I was like, have they ever done this weird transition before?
I liked it. I was just caught off guard because I don't think they've done that before.
No, I didn't remember them doing it before, so I was confused.
Also, I like the Blue just like he was gonna use his gun and then he got the boxing gloves, but he did state before that he does have like a variety of like martial arts skills. So I'm like,
surprise!
Okay,
I can box.
I can box too. No, it was great. I kind of wish that Taya got involved because I would have loved to have seen Boon Red with boxing gloves because that just would have looked so cool.
Yeah.
So but,
he's busy fighting Mad Rex clone.
I can honestly, I can just imagine Boon Red with boxing gloves on, and I can see it in my head, and I'm like, okay, that's.
How does Boon Red type with boxing gloves on?
But yeah, of course, they find out that the ISA's like behind doing some shady shit, and like Saibu's like fucking shocked. She's like, "What? But I didn't know anything about this." I'm like, "Yeah, because you're a low-level grunt. They're not gonna fucking tell you everything that's going on."
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
After they kill the monster and we get the Megazord fight, we have the most weirdly specific random custom form ever so far. Yeah. Wing Boonboomger Robo Marine Off-Road Custom, and even Violet is like, "That's too long."
This is literally an excuse to just tell kids, hey, you can fucking make anything you want with this fucking toy.
Yep.
Just buy any Boom Boom car with anything you want.
It was so funny when it like shrinks them down and puts them into the little tiny boxing ring on his shoulder, and their immediate solution to that is, we can fly, we'll just fly out of it.
Unity's just like, fly out of it, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wee.
And then as they kill it again, the funniest bit is like as he's falling backwards and exploding, he rings his own bell to signal the end of the fight.
Yes, that was awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
We get this brief little scene as Boon Red and Mad Rex have been fighting. Orange stops the fight so that he can ask him about Disrace, but that doesn't resolve anything.
Yeah, Mad Rex is like, fuck you.
Yeah. And then it turns out that Ishiro stole that ignition key to hand to the chief of the ISA and mentioned that all the keys have been retrieved and something about Hashirian rights will be theirs alone. So there's some sneaky shit happening.
I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen here.
Oh yeah, like I've been saying, this arc is fucking cooking. I love it.
What I'm guessing is, because we saw last week there several Boonboomger killer robos, I'm guessing they needed the ignition keys in order to pilot them.
Yeah, I saw Boonboomger killer robo police in the preview. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
And also something about the Cedars hiring Taya.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you can tell the three Cedars are starting to just be like, I don't think we like being bad, you guys.
It'd be so funny if they end up good guys, just like Candelira and whoever else.
No, that's totally where they're going with this. Like, Taya's gonna like hire them as like couriers, and they're
hired.
Like, yeah. Like maybe Yarukar will like grow up into a fully sized car.
This episode, even just this episode, shows that Taya will hire anyone who wrongs him.
Right? unless they work for him, they will die in unfortunate car accidents.
Oh.
I love that joke. It's my favorite joke of this year. Just Taya is secretly a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good episode. Good callback to the first episode, and I like that we got more about Shashiro.
Shashiro.
And, Shashiro. Sorry.
S-H-A.
I know. S-H-A, my bad. I get you. Yeah, so it's cooking, and I hope Mad Rex gets his memories back, because we need old OG Mad Rex back.
No, it's not Cashiro. Taya's the one with the cash.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was my reaction. That isn't even a reference. That was just me making a weird noise.
I mean, what is Castranger if not us making weird noises?
There we go. I do it all. I make weird noises all the time. I'm autistic as fuck.
I guess.
And my weird noises.
I didn't even realize. I recently found out that apparently, like, the random quoting of lines of things and YouTube poops and stuff is an autism thing, and it's called vocal stimming. And I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense now. Why I would just randomly repeat like lines and stuff. Like, one of my current ones is, "My favorite food is salmon," from this video where it was salmon misspelled, and I just have been randomly saying it all the time. And I'm just like, it's not even funny. Why do I keep saying it? Is it that? Like,
for me, it's right now. I've been rewatching like Maximilian Dude's reaction to like the Marvel Capcom collection. So it's just like him looking at the artwork on Twitter, and he's like, "Oh, look at the fucking artwork!" And he just goes 7 games. So I'm just like quoting that in my head all the time.
I looked up the nickname 7, and the wiki says it is. It can be either Shashiro or Chashiro, because it's a pun on chassis, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
That makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to edit that into my favorite mode is Samin and have it be Mr. Grizz on it.
Samin.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about some Dogengers.
I guess Emily will be dipping out.
Unfortunately, yes, but thank you guys very, very much for a great episode.
Thank you for your part-timer theory. It was really good.
Yeah. Of course, I will leave you with this lizard licking another lizard.
Oh my.
Please take lizard kisses for good luck.
Alrighty.
They may look judgy, but they're not. They're just wise.
Okay.
They will decide your fate. They have decided you are cool.
Oh.
All right.
That went from ominous to nice.
Weird. Yes, they will decide your fate. They have decided you are cool. Okay, bye. I'm weird. Sorry.
Okay,
Good
bye.
night, guys.
All right, future topic time. Man, Dogengers, it is certainly a show.
It's so fun. It's great.
So basically this is the aftermath of the previous episodes where Jiro was and everyone else, I guess, was dating Idol, and then Yabai Kamen shows up to try and take her back, revealing that she is the villain that they fought before.
Yep.
There's this bit where like Yabai Kamen shows up and he says Idol's name, and Jiro didn't know Idol's name, and I'm not sure, like, wait, did he not know who she was before? I don't remember. It's been so long since we watched this episode.
No, I know.
But we get Rookie fighting Yabai Kamen one-on-one, which was interesting, even if it was a little one-sided.
Yeah, because Yabai Kamen's fucking busted when he wants to be.
Yep. Oh, and he gets pretty busted over the course of this whole series.
Yep.
He tries to use the golden power to pull Idol back over. She resists initially, but then she switches back to her, like, violent form.
Yes, the replica form.
Yeah. Then we get this whole fucking thing where, like, Kitakyou Man is angry at Jiro because he thinks that he knew that she was a villain all along and didn't tell them. So he gets pissed off and basically incites this whole the Dogengers are disbanding arc over this next episode or so.
It's so sad to see. Like, Kitakyou Man's such a dick.
Yeah. I generally don't know why they tolerate him sometimes.
It's because even though he's a dick, like he has like ideas. He's good at like I said, like he's good at like social media and stuff like that. So
yeah,
he knows how to get himself out there or put himself out there.
We get this really nice bit where Yamashiron has been crying about the disbanding, but then he accidentally discovers that he has the ability to talk to Blue Ron and Dairon as part of his like heat gauntlets.
Yeah, well, because he always thought that because when they're fused, it's just him there.
Yeah.
And so he was just super upset, and then like he's hearing Blue and Yellow. He's like, where are you guys? Like, what the fuck? And then,
we can hear you all the time while we're like this.
It's like we're in here, in your head, idiot. He's like, oh my god. No, I love Yamashiron. He's the favorite.
But my favorite bit of episode 9 specifically is just like Yabai Kamen does this whole like villainous speech in the headquarters, like, don't let them leave till the contract's signed, and he just has this moment of genuine like villainous to him, and then hard cut to him up on the roof of the building. Wow, it's cold up here. And then he just busts out a megaphone because he has no way of contacting the Dogengers normally. He just gets on his roof with a megaphone at 10 p.m. at night and shouts into the fucking darkness, "Hey assholes, meet me at 10 a.m. for an evil meeting." And then Kitakyou just shows up immediately behind him. "Hey, it's 10 o'clock, I'm here."
I just don't know, like, what other kind of villain would have, like, the same kind of, like, fucking energy as Yabai Kamen has. Yabai
Kamen is absolutely the main reason to watch this entire series.
Yeah, no, just every season, I don't know, he ups himself every single time.
Yeah. This is a man who is dedicated to his craft, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking my favorite part of episode 9 is right at the end, and then my favorite part of episode 10 is right at the beginning, where Yabai Kamen immediately turns to Kitakyou Man and goes, "Could you stop fucking ratioing me on Twitter?" No.
No, fuck you.
Oh, fuck. But then we get a rare moment of seeing Kitakyou Man actually fighting, and he's like, "I never said I didn't know how to fight, I just don't like doing it."
Yeah, that's why he leaves it to his brother all the time.
Yeah. We don't see nearly enough of him over the course of the series, I think. There should have been more of him.
Oh, and then like, there's a part in episode 10 where, like, Yamashiron, like has, like, a party ready.
Yeah,
like,
he's immediately like, "Can we not disband?"
Yeah, he's like, "I don't want to disband. I love you guys. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me." So sad. That, like, everyone shows up.
And I fucking loved how, like, they find out about Kitakyou Man fighting Yabai Kamen because he took a fucking selfie of him with them as they were fighting and posted it on Twitter. And I'm like, that has the same energy as Aaron from Game Grumps at the end of Wind Waker taking a selfie with Ganondorf.
It's Ganondorf. When am I gonna meet Ganondorf again?
It's the pick of a lifetime.
Just him coming at him with the picture.
I got it.
Yeah, so like all the rest of them like show up, just being like, "Oh, I didn't think any of you guys would be here." Well, I guess we're back together.
We get this whole back and forth of like Yabai Kamen and Idol teaming up on him, and Kirikuman's like, "This isn't fair. Fight me one-on-one." And of course they don't because they're fucking villains. But then the other Dogengers show up and they start fighting, and Yabai Kamen is like, "Hey, this isn't fair."
Yeah, he's such a cheeky bastard.
I love him.
Oh man.
And then Yabai Kamen tells Shabari Man to give him his share of the golden power that they have left. And then this fucking banger ass music track plays for this next bit.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Jesus, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's all powered up into and at the end of the episode, he literally says Henshin and then obtains a new form. I don't know what the name of the form is, but it's pretty cool. It's not my favorite Yabai Kamen form. He has another one in a future season that's way cooler.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing of this episode is Idol eventually realizes that her two personalities were actually spawned from, in an amazing coincidence / destiny / fate, Idol was two of the three toys that Jiro and Yuki played with as children.
Yeah.
And then she dies in Jiro's arms and turns back into the two toys. A girl doll that represents the innocent form and like a monster that represents the violent form.
Yeah, so it makes sense as to why he cared about them so much, because they were literally such a big part of his childhood.
I mean, he didn't know that they were the toys until that scene happened, so him caring so much about Idol was still a little weird.
Yeah, I was okay with it. But yeah, it's just so wholesome, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. But looks like the next episode is where the final battle of the season starts, and Oga Man is back.
Yeah, good old Oga Man.
Yeah,
best part of the series. Yeah, so it was short, but honestly, again, Dogengers is one of those shows you gotta watch it yourself.
Like we did.
We watched all 4 seasons. We still gotta watch Shin Dogengers. I don't even know if that's subbed yet.
I don't know. Actually, let me take a look right now just to see.
Yeah, because then maybe on maybe next Wednesday we can gather to watch it.
The Raw of Shin Dogengers episodes 1 to 3 is out on but I don't see any sub versions.
Oh, so it's gonna be another full season.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just wait till it's fully subbed the whole series, and then we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yay! I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking bananas.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So that's Dogengers episode 9 and 10. If you have not watched Dogengers yet, what are you doing? Go watch it. It's fucking hilarious. There's 4 seasons out right now. So.
Yep. Well, 4+.
Yeah, 4+ Shin Dogengers.
And that'll be Castranger for the week.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm still enjoying Gavv. I cannot wait for Valen's debut. It's gonna be such a fun. I was saying earlier, I don't think I've been this excited for a rider since probably Japan in Geats. I legitimately in Gotchard, I don't remember being excited for any particular rider showing up in Gotchard.
And good news, this time Valen is the secondary, which means he's going to be around for quote asterisk the whole show.
Yay! He's gonna get a V cinema. He's gonna get all the secondary rider treatment. Can't wait.
As opposed to Japan, who was only in maybe 5 episodes tops.
Yeah, and then the last time we saw him, he got his fucking ass kicked by Nago. It's
yeah, alright, so Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger. Next week our feature topic will be episode 2 of Chosoku Parahero Gandhi. I don't know how to say that without it sounding like Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, the wheelchair hero, right?
Yes, Zio in a wheelchair.
Oh, good. I have been looking forward to watching more of that.
Yeah.
So yay, more Sogo. Your favorite rider protagonist.
More like no go.
Whoa.
Anyway, shout out to our currently active patrons, which includes Blaze, Armorhide, Sentai VT, Vegas Bear, and Jackaplier. Thank you very much for supporting what we do.
Yeah.
As always, our primary source of hijinks is castranger.podme.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, merch, Discord, Patreons, all of our cool shit, and all of the other podcast sites that our show gets exported to, like Spotify. Thank you for watching, listening, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. And we will see you next week.
Stay gummy.